To explain the problem of tacit knowledge only, I have created the following scenario. Please be aware that the reality is often a lot more complicated than this. The scenario is just a simplified snippet of reality to introduce the ideas of the knowledge types and its effects. So, welcome to the fictional company of fantastic experiencing, with currently 4 senior employees. This company is an outsourced customer service center. So let's introduce them. That's Rose. She prefers taking notes and plenty of cute journals and notebooks. To save time, she developed her own color codes, symbols, and abbreviations to record information. This is Harold, the team lead, who likes to document his insights in electronic form, mostly on his computer or tablet. He is using programs like OneNote, Sticky Note, and Atom, which is a free text editor software. That's Mike. He is also called the superbrain because he relies on his mind only. He's not so keen on writing down information in any way, but he tries to remember every little detail. And last but not least, we have Bob. His information is stored any way he can, depending on what he has nearby. Could be a piece of paper or OneNote on his computer. Anything works, which helps him to record information. You can see here that no one has taken time to create an internal knowledge database to document procedures for future reference. The senior employees have learned on the job and memorized the case handling. They created their own personal libraries of their know-how, so their overall status of information can be categorized as tacit. They made it somewhat explicit for themselves by recording it in an individual way that makes sense only to them. There is no common ground or codification, which means that the knowledge can be different across the board. 2 new employees are hired to be the first point of contact for customers. To build up their competence and make them ready for the job, they have to be trained. Since there is no official documentation, training material will be hard to prepare, as it would usually derive from a knowledge pool. So the new hires will highly depend on the verbal instructions by the senior employees to teach them everything, from the basics to the specific know-how of the things. But there's not enough people for this. Rose is on maternity leave, Bob called in sick, and Mike is spending his holidays in Cuba. Every missing employee equals a huge knowledge loss. Harold remains as the only one to train the new hires, which will cause a few problems.